Hello children. Now in this video we are going to discuss how can we describe or define oxidation and reduction in terms of oxidation number. On this topic certain question comes like a reaction is given and you are said to justify that whether it is a redox reaction or not. In simpler terms, if I say questions are asked like a reaction will be given and you will be asked to prove that it's a redox reaction. So how will you do it? How will you understand? For solving such type of questions, the first step is to very well understand what is oxidation, what is reduction, what is oxidizing agent and what is reducing agents in terms of oxidation number. So this is just an explanatory video. After this I will come up the second part of this and there I will solve a question using this video. So you watch both for the better understanding. Now as the discussion we have already done in the previous video, we have a small idea actually what is oxidation and what is reduction, what is oxidizing agent and what is reducing agent. But still here let's see, if anybody tells you to explain or define oxidation in terms of oxidation number, then what you will be saying? So oxidation is defined as a chemical process, in which oxidation number of the element increases. Right? What I said is oxidation is defined as a chemical process in which the oxidation number of element increases. So you may underline the word increases. When the oxidation number or oxidation state increases, it is oxidation. You can remember. Then you very well know the substance which gets oxidized is called as reducing agent. I already told you. So along with oxidation I will tell you the definition of reducing agent, because the substance which gets oxidized or which undergoes oxidation is called as the reducing agent. Reduction करवाने वाला कौन होता है? जो खुद oxidize होता है. So reducing agent is what? It's a substance which undergoes, same definition will come, which undergoes increase in the oxidation number. The same words we are going to write, which undergoes increase in the oxidation state or oxidation number of one or more of its elements. So it's very clear. आपने बोला ऑक्सीडेशन जिसका होता है वही रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट होता है, तो ऑक्सीडेशन का मतलब अगर इंक्रीज इन ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर है तो रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट का मतलब क्या होगा? ये वो सब्सटेंस है जिसके ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट में इंक्रीज होता है. तो आप दोनों ही कंपेयर कर लें, सिर्फ शब्द अलग है, मीनिंग सेम है. सो whatever species is undergoing oxidation is called as reducing agent, hence the definition will be similar. That is why I have noted them all together. Now let us discuss what is reduction. So if you have understood the oxidation, you write just opposite of it in the reduction. So according to the definition, what is reduction? So reduction is defined as the chemical process. It can be defined as a chemical process in which what will happen? Just opposite of oxidation. So oxidation number was increasing here. So here what will happen? In which oxidation number of the element, यहाँ तक तो पूरा सेम है. See, you can compare. Everything is same. Oxidation number of the element increases की बजाय you will write decreases because they are opposite. So this is how you can learn only one definition, and by changing one word you can make two definitions of oxidation and reduction respectively. See, now if substance getting oxidized is called as reducing agents, then the substance which is undergoing reduction is called as what? Oxidizing agent. And the substance which is undergoing reduction is only called as oxidizing agent. So again these two will have the same definition. So what can be written as? Oxidizing agent is a substance which undergoes decrease in the oxidation number. Decrease in the oxidation number or oxidation state of one or more of its elements. So you can see here you have written it undergoes increase. Reducing agent में substance का oxidation state increase हो जाता है, and here you are saying कि जिसका reduction हुआ है वो ही oxidizing agent है, इसीलिए oxidizing agent की oxidation state हमेशा क्या हो जाती है? Decrease हो जाती है. So these two definitions will remain same, these two will remain same, and these two are opposite of each other. Similarly, these two are opposite of each other. Okay, I repeat, the definition of oxidation and reducing agent is same because they are the same thing, same entity. एक ही चीज के दो अलग अलग नाम हैं depending upon the process going on. Similarly, reduction and oxidizing agent की definition same है, right? क्योंकि एक ही चीज के दो different काम हो रहे हैं या दो डिफरेंट चीजें वो परफॉर्म कर रहा है, दो डिफरेंट एक्शंस परफॉर्म कर रहा है. खुद तो रिड्यूस हो रहा है बट सामने वाले का रिडक्शन ऑक्सीडेशन करा रहा है, दैट इज व्हाई कॉल्ड एज ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट. तो ये दोनों डेफिनेशन सेम होती हैं बट ऑक्सीडेशन एंड रिडक्शन इज अपोजिट ऑफ ईच अदर. तो ये दोनों एक दूसरे के अपोजिट होती है. सिमिलरली रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट और ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट की डेफिनेशन भी एक दूसरे के अपोजिट होगी. Now let's take an example and understand. Supposingly आपको एक question दिया है, a reaction is given H2S plus Br2. It undergoes the reaction and gives. So the product which is formed by this reaction is 2HBr plus S. Now as I told you in the previous videos also, the very firstly you will have to write the oxidation state. So we know the hydrogen here is in -1. So if we'll calculate the oxidation state of sulfur, it will come to be +2. Remember, if you see a molecule or a proper single element, it is having oxidation state always 0. ये याद कर लें क्योंकि मॉलिक्यूल में जो है वैलेंसी सेटिस्फाइड होती है तो ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट 0 होता है और एलिमेंट ने कोई कंपाउंड बनाया नहीं है, सच वो कोई चेंज हुआ नहीं है, ना तो इलेक्ट्रॉन दिया है ना लिया है, तो उसकी ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट भी 0 होगी. वी नो इन दिस कंपाउंड हाइड्रोजन इज इन +1 ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट, सो ब्रोमीन विल बी इन -1. नाउ वी विल कंपेयर द थिंग्स ऑन LHS and RHS and we'll see what happened. Hydrogen on LHS is -1 and on RHS is +1. Here is something mistaken. You see in this compound also hydrogen is in +1 oxidation state and then sulfur will be in -2. Please change it. So what happens? Because sulfur always takes the electron, no? So I missed it. You can change it. Sulfur has taken 2 electrons, that is why -2 charge, and hydrogen has given, that is why +1. So now you see on both the sides, LHS and RHS, the oxidation state of hydrogen is +1. So it's not a change. But if you see sulfur, here is -2, right, and here is 0. Means यहाँ पर increase हुई है oxidation state. माइनस से जीरो जा रहा है, इसका मतलब इंक्रीज हुआ है ना, पॉजिटिव की तरफ जा रहा है. सो -2 to 0. सो व्हाट इज दिस? दिस इज इंक्रीज इन ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट. दिस इज इंक्रीज इन ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट. और आपने अभी पढ़ा कि इंक्रीज इन ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट क्या कहलाता है? दिस इज ऑक्सीडेशन. पिछले वीडियो में मैंने आपको चार्जेस में इंक्रीज और डिक्रीज के हिसाब से बताया था. The same you can use here. Then you can see there is a change in the oxidation state of bromine. It is going from 0 to -1. इसका मतलब 0 से -1 का क्या मतलब हुआ है? It's the decrease. यहाँ पर हुआ है decrease in oxidation number or decrease in oxidation state. Hence we can say that bromine has got reduced. इसका क्या हो गया है? Reduction. Now if we take the help of our definitions which we have just studied, we have got the conclusion. Here sulfur is going to see the increase in oxidation state, इसलिए उसका oxidation हुआ है. और जिसका oxidation होता है वो ही क्या होता है? reducing agent होता है. So हम यहाँ simultaneously ये भी लिख सकते हैं. And then यहाँ पर decrease in oxidation state है ब्रोमीन का, so it is getting reduced. और जो reduce होता है वो oxidizing agent होता है. So in this redox reaction, by finding out the species oxidized and reduced and the substance getting oxidized and reduced, we have found out all the four definitions. We have justified, we have explained कि whatever we have studied is correct and is followed by this redox reaction. And simultaneously we can say that अगर हमें कोई reaction देता है और कहता है prove करो कि ये redox reaction है, so this is how we are going to do it. In the next video I will take a question, proper question from the book, and will solve and will tell you how to write the answer and how the question comes. So I hope with this you have understood all the four terminologies well, and you have understood how to apply it on the any chemical reaction. Thank you for watching.